Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's Ryan. I got a experiment I'm gonna try, and I'm gonna vlog about it as part of my daily. I don't know if you call it a daily vlog, but I want to talk about it. So let me go grab it. This is Nordic Naturals omega 3s 1500. The purpose of doing this is, I guess, to help lose body fat, but overall health, reduce inflammation. I'm just actually curious. I've never done this before, which is high dose fish oil. And I learned this originally from Precision Nutrition. It's a certification that I took and I studied on. And they recommended you take 1 gram of fish oil per gram per percentage of body fat. And I'm probably about, I don't know, 18% body fat, high teens for sure. Anyways, so let's go see how this does. Today's the first day where I'm gonna take 3 tablespoons, and just so you know, 1 teaspoon is a serving, and 1 tablespoon, there are 3 teaspoons, which means every tablespoon is a roughly, and I'll report on it every so often, see if there's any difference or any benefit. There's one thing for sure, it sort of does reduce appetite. It is fat after all. It does have a lot of calories though, 45 grams. So basically if I take 3 of these, it's like 900, it's like 450 calories. Go grab some butter. I just had an interesting thought. Some people, I'm a big Casey Neistat fan, and there's this thing about food, right? People love food. There's food vlogs, food blogs, and food, all kinds of stuff, and some people think food is life. And I was thinking about Casey Neistat. Casey Neistat's not really, he doesn't really vlog about food a whole lot, but when he did have his daily vlog, he's really more into working out and making movies or making vlogs, talking about creating stuff. And it kind of gets me thinking, what is it that people do a lot of the time? What they're doing is they're simply relating life to whatever it is they're into. So a lot of us who are into powerlifting relate life to powerlifting. A lot of us that are into personal training relate life to personal training. A lot of us who are into Magic the Gathering relate it to Magic the Gathering. A lot of us that are into tech relate life to tech. A lot of us that are into cooking or food, eating food as a foodie, relate it to life. And it just goes to show how rich life is. There is so much that you can get from life just from something that someone thinks is not really considered important, but really has a vast network of depth. Another thing that I've been thinking about as well is anger. People who get offended about things, right? When people get offended, I'll be honest with you. Something I get really I feel weird about or I get offended about is vegetarians. And I'm not sure why. Well, actually, I can guess it's because I don't believe in vegetarianism. But I don't think that. I think human beings are designed to eat meat, and I think that some people will agree with that. But on the other token, I think that there is merit in what vegetarians say or vegans say or the philosophy of what a vegan is, because we're all entitled to our opinion. And you know what? If you really look into some of the stuff that they talk about, like what vegetarians believe in about food and stuff in that whole genre, I don't really understand it all, but I'll just kind of talk what I understand on a surface value, which is sort of like animal cruelty, how we treat animals, stuff like that. And I think about, why does it bother me so much, right? Should it bother me, right? I bring this up because I think sometimes we don't really understand why we get offended, and then we lash out, we react, violently. Not necessarily physically violently, but though sometimes it does happen. But it's really more that we don't really understand what we're feeling. And it's actually, we don't understand what we're feeling. So then what we end up doing is we react, right? And a lot of the time we really don't understand. And I think that's normal. I don't think anyone who says they truly understand how they feel all the time, I think is full of shit. That's for damn sure, because a lot of the time, people who are good at what they do, this is where I learned it from. When I was a manager for 24 Hour Fitness, and I trained clients and I trained trainers, I had trainers that did 150 sessions, 120 sessions, and they sold $10,000 of training. And we would ask them, like, how do you do this? You know, how can you teach the other trainers to help them with that? You know, I was trying to like collaborate, and they don't even know. Provide good service, sell training, show up on time. I mean, it just, you know, you're looking for some sort of magic one-shot kill to be successful, and I think a lot of the time it's really just being consistent. And now I'm going on a tangent. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Speaking of hating on vegans or vegetarians, look at that meat. How awesome is that? Now, I don't know if you're vegetarian or the few, maybe 80 people that watch this video, is that I'm simply just expressing my feelings and just thinking out loud, which is actually kind of scary. Have you ever thought about someone being able to read your mind and just kind of think out loud? How many people you'd offend or upset by how you truly felt, mostly because they'll misunderstand you, right? I just sort of, in the last clip, I may have said something about vegetarians that could be offensive, especially for someone who's passionate about it. It's almost like saying, I don't believe in God. You know, someone who's a passionate Christian, you feel this feeling. Or if I say the word someone gay, or I say, what else? I got a penis. You just say something that's offensive that you just feel it inside. And this is why I created this. Why I started doing vlogs again. It's because, or doing videos, is because I like this self-expression, trying to just get what's in my head out to the world, and then see if I am really that crazy. And I have a pretty good feeling that I'm not. It's just, I'm just sharing it with everybody. I actually had this conversation with Elliot Hulse on a call, and I basically said that to him. I didn't plan on saying it to him, but we were talking, and I said to him, you know, this is what, it's like, you know, you're weird, and that's what I like about you. That's what I love about you, Elliot. And he said, and you know what, I think everybody is weird. It's just, you're the only one that actually just shares with everybody. And it's, I don't know, it was sort of like a little revelation for me, because we all have these things that we're embarrassed about, or we don't want to talk about, or we think that are unimportant. I think it's one of the reasons why we often keep so many things close to our chest. I guess it depends on the person. Of course, everyone's different as far as how open they are. But where the biggest fear is the fear of being misunderstood. Because you say something that's truth, but it can be misinterpreted. It can be thought of as, you know, like, let's say you want to say something, you want to say something about somebody, right? And you truly feel this way, whatever it might be. But you know there's a good chance they'll take offense to it because they don't see themselves that way. The problem is with what I just said, it's more complicated than that, because we have past, each of us have different pasts, and we have different interpretations of what things mean. And the last thing I want to do is make you think what I think of you is bad. It's pretty confusing. Look at that. Does that look amazing? Holy crap. This is a ribeye steak. And what I'm doing right now is actually from the 4-Hour Chef. It seems as though I'm a Tim Ferriss fanboy. From the 4-Hour Chef, is what you do is you put some sticks underneath it, and you're gonna put some salt crystals on it, which is this one right here. So that way you can soak all the water out of it, so you have dry steaks before you cook them. Before we cook them tonight. I don't usually do this, and I don't usually make videos in my kitchen, but I am today. All right, so I've been sort of cycling my carbohydrates.
Okay, come on. I'm gonna take my meat
Hey, Ellie.
upstairs.
I've been cycling my I've been cycling my carbohydrates because I'm trying to lose some weight or control my weight. But anyways, I wanted to actually just show you my meal. I had, look at this, sausage, processed meat, eggs. I had some fish. All right, so it's time to work out. And I gotta work out in my dungeon of a garage. It's not really a dungeon of a garage, but I like mirrors. I need mirrors. All right, let's go work out. All right, so we're gonna do this is basically done with our workout, or done with the first part of our workout, me and Naomi. Now I'm just gonna record this part. We're doing we're walking, crab walks and ape walks. So this is from the Gymnastics Bodies workout program. What makes this really cool is that it forces you to get more flexible in the shoulders and in the hips, and it's just productive, and I kind of enjoy it. It also helps that I spent $75 for this program. Meal before dinner. We're still eating dinner, right?
So
a meal before dinner. I'm so screwed up with eating, like you. Like I don't even know what food was. I'm just gonna eat, okay? That's what I call it. I can't eat. Except dinner. Dinner's dinner.
Dinner's dinner. Dinner's the only thing that matters anyway.
All right. So next, we're gonna be doing some Jefferson curls. Now, when you do it, you want to try to squeeze your butt forward when you go down. So roll. Roll. Squeeze your butt forward, right? Oh, we're trying to run the lower back. I'm just gonna do 3 because it's taking too long. I'm gonna increase the weight. I can almost reach my heels. I can almost reach my heels now.